Hey y'all, good evening, good evening, good evening. I hope y'all had a great day. This is not gonna be long. It's gonna be quick and to the point. And this will be the only time and the last time that I will be speaking on these people because I have moved on and I'm living my best fucking life. Okay, but I'm gonna do this, and I was gonna make it into a live, but the debate is coming on pretty soon, and I like to be informed on what's going on with my country and the future president. So I decided to make this an upload. Um, so let's get to it. Molotov cocktail thrown in a window. Scam the church. Check fraud. Several aliases. Sexed up your stepdad. Scammed your mother's death. Don't take care of your children. HIV or cancer and or both. Um, Scam children's death. My grandson and books. Right? Um, you swear you balling. You balling out, right? But you was supposedly homeless, living in a fucking shelter, hungry than a motherfucker, eating potted meat and crackers, right? You pawn a computer. Again, death scams, right? Now shall I proceed? You got a grown ass man child not happy with his own fucking life. You call your own wife, your old lady, whoever the fuck she is, ugly and a bitch. So how you gonna get all on little swole when someone else does it and calls her a bitch or a hoe or a liar or a scammer, right? Not only that, supposedly has to have several businesses in the ministry that, by the way, have no tax ID number too, right? None whatsoever to be found on Faith Ministries. You sit up here and you talk all this bullshit with no fucking proof to back it up. But you always want somebody to prove something to you. Why don't you prove us wrong? Why don't you prove that you have a bed set? Why don't you prove that you're not laying on an air mattress? Why don't you prove you have several businesses that you don't even speak of anymore? Why don't you go live in this big ass fucking house that you say you have? See me? I have a 2-bedroom, simple home. Beautiful home, but very simple. Living within my means, me and my husband. Um, why don't you prove that you're even married? Do you have a marriage license? Do you even see your babies or your children? Why don't you do that? Why don't you go live and show all these things that you have that make you so much better than anybody else? Now, this is not nothing that I am saying is coming out of Straight Drop's mouth, or Boog's mouth, or Rainy's mouth, or Michi's mouth, or Sakina's mouth, or anybody's mouth. This comes out of your own, right? This is all the things that we know about you because you've said it about each other. You sit up here and you want to call out Nautica and Polo. Just goes to show how behind the times you are. But yet you balling. You said that you don't understand how people with depression can come on here and try to advise people or give people advice. That people who have depression are miserable people and are always unhappy. I'm not going to take the time to even dignify that because you ignorant as fuck. And I'm not going to dumb myself down to even get you to understand. However, you're wrong. But are you? Because you're calling out Thorazine, Seroquel, Prozac. Now, Thorazine and Seroquel are some hard hitters, JJ. I'm wondering if you don't have anything, you don't know anything about depression, you don't suffer from depression, how you would even know about those drugs. There's so many lies that you people have put out here that have never been founded, right? Or proven. Logic has a child that's in an orphanage. Did you happen to find Gear's children yet? Did you happen to find all the books kids yet? Just wondering. Now, you got another one on here. They like to talk all this shit, right? But where that engagement ring at though? Where that engagement ring at though? You get on here and you talk hella shit about two people who found love the same way you trying to find love, right? Via the internet. They worked on that relationship, right? Now they're happily married with a beautiful baby. Blessings to Egypt. But you get on here and you're hella mad and hella pissed. You so fucking pressed. Maybe you know what? If you stop messing around and fucking these scrubs, you can upgrade yourself. But where your credentials at though? Whether Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, whichever one you claim to have been a part of, where those credentials at though? Do you have even one photo? You are really second best, right? Married 4 motherfucking times and you still can't make a come up. You got with this dude who clearly is a scrub, right? Supposed to have a business, a house, but that he moves with you to live in your trailer. Now, it's nothing wrong with the trailer when you first starting out, but somebody who's balling like you claim you balling, why you not in any of those houses that you claim you're renting? I'm just saying. With all the things that have been said about me or the things that have been said about anybody else, you can't put scammer. You can't put anybody that put my name on anybody that lied about a death and tried to get money off of it. You can't put me or my husband nowhere on the internet talking hella shit about each other, saying that he has HIV, I have HIV, I'm scamming, I'm a crackhead, I'm this, I'm that. Nowhere on the motherfucking internet. But y'all married. Hmm. But with LTG, you're so below me, beneath me in every fucking way. Actually, you all are. You're beneath every last one of us. You can't write, you can't spell, you can't pronounce words. You can't even spell Halloween or exercise correctly. You can't say nunchucks, but instead you say nunchucks. See, you gotta dumb yourself down to speak to people like you. And I'm fairly uncomfortable doing that. I'm very, very uncomfortable dumbing myself down. You also said over there that, yeah, I took notes. Yeah, so I'm all over the place. That's what the fuck it is, alright? You say that black people don't carry guns or have gun collections? Nigga, what? See, that goes to prove to me and show me even more that you're not about what the fuck you speak about, player. So instead of your so-called research team looking up bullshit on people, they need to be researching on how you need to prepare for your motherfucking future. That's what you need to be preparing yourself for. Your life is a fantasy. Just look at your profile pic. Look who you emulate yourself after. And you're doing a huge disservice to Joaquin and his character when he played the Joker. Mind you, he was mentally ill, right? But you emulate that. That's your profile pic. But you talk shit about people with mental illness. And you have one in your chat that I know of. Do you realize that when you say the things that you do say about depression, that you're offending that person who has been rocking with you from day one, and that person knows who he is? But y'all business owners, you're business owners, acting the way that you do. You got deadbeat fathers over there, you got deadbeat men, you got straight up scrubs. Scrubs. But that's what y'all proud of. That's what y'all want in your life, scrubs. You want men in your life that allows you to talk shit to them and disrespect them in any way, shape, form possible. That's sad. That's sad. Your whole life is fantasy. All three of you. Or three of you. You talk about shit that you don't know nothing about. You're so quick to push a lie and talk shit about people whose lives are so much better than yours. I wake up happy every day. Every day. And if I don't, I have a husband that's there for me, that I can lean on, and that I can talk to, who loves me for who I am and accepts me for what I am. And that is a woman who deals with a lot of fucking demons. The only difference is I don't get on here and blame other people for my fucked up shit. I don't get on here and lie about the things that I have in my life or what I do in my life. My life is my life. And there's no reason to lie about it. There's no reason to put more shit on top of shit. You got dudes that brag on sneakers and watches. But yet you're not bragging on how well your grandkids are doing with school. Or when was the last time you did anything nice for anybody, let alone yourselves? I listen to YouTube females, and you're that type of those typical black bitches, loud, obnoxious, married more than one time, two times, three times, four fucking times, and still ain't caught the right one. Ignorant as fuck. But then again, the women that you talk about, you would never be on their level. Ever. And that's why the fuck you so fucking mad. Because you look at me and know that me is what you will never be. You look at other people and know that your husband will never be. The people that you like to talk all this shit about, it's just you reflecting your own shit back on your own self. So same on books. Shame on Drop. Shame on fucking Logic and Rocket. Shame on my husband for being men, for taking care of their families, for loving and respecting their women, for going out every day and making that money so that their children can eat and have food and clothes and shoes on their feet in this time of uncertainty. There are people around here that don't even know when they're going to get the next meal. There are people around here wondering how they're going to get their medications. Because with the COVID, everything has gone up. So kudos to me and others who suffer from depression and don't have access to their medications right now. See, that's being strong. That's strength right there. There are other more important things that are going on in this world, and I have to focus on frauds, liars, and scammers, and make believers, and non truth tellers, and motherfuckers that like to live in fantasy. Shame on Carla, Quee, Ashley, Ronnie, Alicia, Sakina, and other women, Uni, that get up every morning and live their best fucking lives regardless of how the fuck you motherfuckers feel because they know y'all miserable as fuck. And anything that they do, anything that they say is gonna fuck you up internally because you know you're not that. You're not that independent woman. You're not that strong woman. You're not that boss woman that go out and make things happen for herself. You're the opposite of that. How dare you get on here and try to criticize someone else's life, my life, when yours is so fucked up? Me, honestly, I sit back and laugh at that shit now. That shit is so fucking funny to me. And that you really think that anything that comes out of your devilish ass mouth would affect me in any kind of way. Not at all. Not at all. Now, I was thinking and I was going back and I'm listening to some old videos as much as I could hear. And My grandson passed away on the 26th of November 2018. And I want to know, I'm not sure when Bug's baby passed away. But it got my mind to thinking. Got my mind to thinking. Who is that other family that supposedly got that money? I'm just putting it out there. When people look me up on the internet or look on for my channel or anybody speaking of me or about me, it's not many videos. Not many videos. Not many videos of people going up and paneling up on me and talking bullshit. Not many. As a matter of fact, not none. Because I didn't lie to anybody. I didn't scam anybody. I didn't come up here and completely demasculize my husband. I didn't do any of that. But you got people on here that is called people niggers, niggettes, Negroes in 2020 to be called a Negro in 2020. Hmm. But I don't have too much to say. But I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna end it here. Mental illness is real. Depression is real. Schizophrenia is real. Anxiety is real. And I sit and I listen to some of these people and I see clearly that there's some mental issues going on. Some just like to lie to be lying because they don't know what else to do. But other people are just so unhappy in their lives that they want to wake up and make someone else unhappy. I think a lot of people, especially the three that I just spoke on, because I don't need to say any names, right? We already know who these people are. Need to get themselves evaluated. I would hate to say that motherfucking demons walk among us, but they do. And they're real. And until you realize that, you're going to always be in darkness. You're going to always be upset. You're going to always have them demons hanging on your motherfucking back. Because you don't do any justice to anybody when you come on here and you tell two people to run in traffic and get hit by trucks. Or you come on here and you talk about somebody's dead baby. Or you come up here and you talk about someone who just had a child, a healthy baby. Or you come up here and you speak shit about someone who has had a stroke but get mad when someone else talks about someone else. I think that people who have issues, as far as physical issues, need to step the fuck back. Because if you can't handle it when somebody wants to bring your illness back at your face and make fun of it, then this ain't for you. This is not the environment for you. You're only doing yourself a disservice when you let anybody that is clearly not on your level, and when I say on your level, I'm talking about been through what you've been through, seen life through your eyes, have experienced any form of tragedy and actually care about it. Because there are people that do experience tragedy. There are people that do experience loss. But those people are so dark souled. They have no soul that they don't give a fuck. There's nothing that you can do and say to people like that that is going to hurt them. There's nothing that you can say or do to these people that are going to let them have a conscience. There's nothing that you can do or say that's going to make these people be anything other than what the fuck they are. And that is the scum of the fucking earth. You got motherfuckers on here that look like the fucking COVID. With shit popping all out of their fucking faces. Pus all over their fucking faces. But want to talk about how ugly somebody else is. Get the fuck out of here. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the loveliest of them all? So the fuck not none of you bitches. I'm not someone to say that I am on anybody's side, because I'm not. I'm always on my side, and it will always be my side and my side first. But to ever say that I've never spoken on anything or anybody on the bullshit that goes on this YouTube is full of motherfucking shit and a goddamn lie. Because I've always spoke on the fuck shit, good or bad. Always tried to stay neutral. But 90% of the time, But the one thing I have not done is lied on anybody. The one thing I have not done is recorded anybody. The one thing that I have not done is stole money from anybody. The one thing that I have not done is said my mom passed away and I needed money to help bury her. The one thing that I have not done is came on here and said that my husband has HIV or cancer. The one thing that I have not done is asked anybody to buy medicine for my husband when he was sick. None of that. Need I go on, need I continue, because this is such regurgitated bullshit. But I wanted to get this out of here. I wanted to get it off my chest. Sorry if it was all over the place, because you know what? I am bipolar than a motherfucker. And I'm very unorganized. And I just speak whatever comes off my head. It's up to you to understand it. But I'm gonna put that out there. My grandbaby passed November 26, 2018. I think Boog's baby passed away after mine. I'm not 100% sure. But my question is, was I meant to be the victim? And I wasn't having that. You see, a person, when I came on live and shared what happened to my grandson, motherfuckers got mad in my chat and expected me to go off on world news, and I did not. It goes to show you how selfish people are. That when a person comes on live and is speaking about a tragic incident that has happened in their life, that all you focus on is how somebody said something to you in a chat. And then expect somebody to call me and stop what the hell I am doing to address that grown fucking woman. You address that. See, I have a lot of questions. A lot of stuff, and what I would love is for Bugs and Gears to call me. We need to put our heads together. And maybe they can help me answer these questions that I am so longing for. It's nothing wrong to come on here and fight for your fight your fight. It's nothing wrong to fight for your integrity. And that's what I do. My name and my integrity means everything to me. My husband's name means everything to me. I took on his last name, and I will always respect that name and fight for that name. And it's nothing wrong with that. It's so far-fetched that we have a president that gets on TV and lies to us every day. Lies to us every day. Is it any surprise that you have people like that that get on here and lie to us every day? Lie to your people every day. My question is to you people in those chat rooms, do you have a conscience? Is loyalty to you that fucking important that you can't call out your people? But it is what it is. And it's not me to change you or how you think. But all I can do is change how I think and how I react. So the next time you hit a live, do those things first. Can you prove that you're not sitting on an air mattress? Can you prove that you have such a beautiful home? Can you prove that you have businesses? Can you prove that there's a ministry with no tax ID number? Can you prove that you didn't fuck your mama husband? Can you prove that you don't have HIV or AIDS or cancer? Can you prove that you spend time with your children? Can you prove anything that you have said? I think not. So I'm not unhappy. I don't wake up unhappy. I don't go to bed unhappy. I wake up with my husband laying next to me. I go to bed with my husband laying next to me. When something happens in my life and I can't handle it, I have my husband and my family and my friends to lean on. I don't have YouTube because I can separate the two. Can you? So again, JJ, the avatar that you use, specifically the Joaquin Phoenix Joker, maybe you need to go watch that movie again. And are you telling us if that's what the fuck you really are? And if you are, then you can come to me and I can help you talk you off the fucking ledge. When you look over to the person next to you and you know damn well that she don't fuck with you and you don't fuck with her. When you look to the left or the right of you and you said yourself that your own woman was ugly. When you can look to the left or right and say that your wife did these things and said these things about you. Can you look at your wife on a live with the camera on and tell everybody in the YouTube world that you love and respect your wife so fucking much and that she's everything to you? And Faith, can you look at your husband and do the same? I hope y'all have a good evening. I'm gonna get ready to watch the debates and educate myself so that I in turn can prepare my children on what the future will be. We are losing our black men, and it's sad that we have 3 in our community that is going to be what women get to choose from. Deadbeats, scrubs, people that don't take care of their kids, people who are allegedly having sex with children and having babies by them. Like I said, allegedly. I don't know if that's true or not, but if it is, that's fucked up. And if it is true, for that female to still stay with that nigga. Bitches that like to use their children's situations for monetary gain. Bitches that like to use the tragedy or rape of someone else for monetary gain, but yet to prove nothing, but to show that you low class as fuck. So if y'all are tired of having your kids put up on walls, if you're tired of being doxxed and having your information used maliciously, then you need to stop complaining about it and you need to do something. I told you guys about the IC3 report. Look it up. IC3 report. Internet crime. Read it. Fill out the form. It takes 5 minutes. Gather all your information up and submit it. And wait. Sit back, relax, wait on it. If you don't want to wait, contact your state's attorney. Give them the information. They will help go and look all over your social media pages. They will make sure that you have locked down things properly. And they will tell you what other steps you can take, what routes you can take to get this to stop. But going back and forth, tit for tat, ain't the business. If you tired of it, do something about it. Because that's what I'm doing. My photos, my videos, screenshots of my videos, any picture will be reported. Automatic. So if you care for your page, don't do it. Or you won't have one. Playtime is over. There are bigger and better things going on outside this fucking world. Outside my door. I'm sorry. Just like it is y'all's. It's time to stop with these childish ass games and grow the fuck up. You need to start separating yourself from motherfuckers who, when the time comes, ain't gonna have your back. And I'm not talking about no internet shit. I'm talking about that real shit. You better stop looking into everybody else's fucking personal lives and personal business and start watching the motherfucking TV and reading the motherfucking newspapers. Instead of over here stacking up information on people, you need to start stacking up on water. You need to start learning how to protect yourselves. Protect your families. I hope y'all have a great night. I know that this is all over the place. But again, I would love for Gears and Books to contact me. I have some questions that I think only they will be able to answer. Other than that, I love you guys. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for listening. I hope y'all have a great day. I hope y'all will go and listen to this debate. Be informed, be aware. Because everything else, it's just a piss in the fucking wind. I love y'all. Peace.